Imagine a packed stadium, the energy electric as two tennis titans battle for the US Open crown. Now, picture this. Former President Donald Trump walks in, and the crowd erupts, not in unison, but in a cacophony of boos and cheers. This was the scene at Flushing Meadows, where Trump's presence at the 2025 US Open final became as much a spectacle as the match itself. But here's where it gets controversial. While the crowd's reactions were palpable, TV viewers saw barely a whisper of it. Why? And this is the part most people miss. Organisers reportedly asked broadcasters to downplay any response to Trump's attendance. Let's dive into what really happened and what wasn't shown on TV. Trump's appearance at the Billie Jean King National Tennis Center was his first at the US Open in a decade. Seated in the Rolex suite alongside key figures like Jared Kushner, Pam Bondi and Steve Witkoff, he was more than just a spectator. He was a polarizing figure in a setting already buzzing with celebrities and tennis enthusiasts. His arrival brought logistical headaches, with beefed-up security causing long lines and delays. The final was pushed back 30 minutes, leaving players Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik to adjust their pre-match routines. Even so, fans were still trickling in an hour into the match, greeted with commemorative hats as they finally cleared security. The most dramatic moment came after the first set, when Trump appeared on the stadium's video boards. The crowd's reaction was deafening, a mix of boos and cheers that drowned out the national anthem singer. Trump mouthed "thank you" and interacted with fans, pointing and grinning as they snapped selfies. Yet ABC, which broadcast the final, was on a commercial break during this pivotal moment. United States Tennis Association, USTA, had reportedly asked broadcasters to avoid showcasing any reactions to Trump, a move that raises questions about censorship versus crowd management. ESPN, which produced the broadcast, declined to comment, but insiders suggest they plan to cover Trump as they normally would during sporting events. Trump's presence wasn't just felt in the stands. It altered the event's dynamics. Secret Service agents in tactical vests patrolled the complex hours before the match, and an additional screening layer for Arthur Ashe Stadium's 24,000 seats created airport-like security lines. Despite the chaos, there were no significant disruptions, and commentators avoided mentioning Trump's appearance, pivoting instead to analysing Sinner's chances of a comeback. After Alcaraz clinched the championship, Alcaraz, who called it a privilege to have the president supporting the match, even steered clear of Trump's suite as he greeted his team in the stands. Trump's history with the US Open is long, but not without controversy. He was booed in 2015 during a match between Venus and Serena Williams, and he frequently attended the tournament before entering politics, holding a suite for nearly 2 decades until 2017. His sporting event appearances have continued post-presidency, from UFC fights to the Super Bowl and live golf events, often sparking divided reactions. But here's the bigger question. Should sporting events strive to remain apolitical, or is it inevitable that figures like Trump will become part of the narrative? The USTA's request to broadcasters feels like a tightrope walk between maintaining focus on the athletes and acknowledging the elephant in the room. What do you think? Did the USTA make the right call, or did they miss an opportunity for transparency? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments.